The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, doing a lesson in regards to the impending danger. And as the men of the Lord, all right, we're the watchmen, all right, sent by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai to warn our people of what's getting ready to take place. And that's what we do, all right, especially the men of Great Millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. We let the Israelites know of what the Lord is getting ready to do, man. And I opened up my Bible today, man, and it just opened up to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, and it goes into what's getting ready to take place very shortly. The destruction of America, Babylon the Great. You see, and we're giving you Israelites warning that the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, man, with thermonuclear fire, man. It's going to be a destruction like this earth has never seen before. You know, and we're in the middle of, you know, that altar, man, because America, Babylon the Great is nothing more than a big ass altar, all right, to glorify Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And we don't want to be caught up in the middle of it, man. It's going to be set on fire. Okay? The smell of Babylon burning is going to be a sweet savor in the nose of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because this place is utterly wicked. So, you know, one thing I try to tell myself is that, you know, hey, we can't really get caught up in the cares of this life and the things that everybody else is worried about, man, because we're standing right in the middle of what's going to be turned into the lake of fire. All right. If you're here on the soils of America, Babylon the Great, every day that goes by is one day closer to the destruction of the land of our captivity. So without further ado, I want to get a few precepts. I'm going to jump into Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. All right, I want to get this before we start Jeremiah 50. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. And it says, but the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. You see, that's what's at hand. Now we understand that certain things have to happen before the nuclear fire, you know, is detonating on this place. But you know, it's coming soon, man. You know, the mark of the beast has to, you know, be made mandatory before the nuclear destruction, and that's soon to come as well. But let's continue on. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? You see, this is what we should be focused on, man. Repentance. Because the only way we're going to be saved out of this coming destruction is through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai has to take us up into the chariot, man. That's the only way we're going to make it out of here. And he's only taking his elect. All right, which is a small number compared to the entire nation of Israel. So what should we be thinking about and focusing on these last days, man? Getting closer to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Speaking to myself first and foremost. This is the reality. All right. America's doom is at hand. And you do not want to be here when the Lord, you know, commands that fire to devour this place, man, in the midst of World War III. All right. That's what it's talking about right here. It's talking about those nuclear missiles. It's going to dissolve everything here, man. But without further ado, let's get into Jeremiah 50 because it goes into that. Oh, Salakia. You know what? I got to get the next verse. Salakia. Verse 12, check it out. It says, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. What's going to melt the elements with fervent heat? The nuclear missiles, man, that they're talking about right now. They're going to be used, man, and we know what their use is for. To take Esau, Edom out of power, to destroy America, Babylon the Great. All right. And to destroy the land of Israel, all right, where these gutter rats have taken over. But the thing is, Israel is going to be built back up by the heathen, and also the other parts of the world are going to be hit by missiles, but America will never be inhabited once it's all said and done with. Now let's get that in Jeremiah 50. All right, so here we have it, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 1. The word that the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. In America is Babylon the Great. Declare ye among the nations, and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. All right, that's talking about America. You see? For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Okay, and that says, for out of the north there cometh a nation against her. What is that talking about? It's talking about modern day Russia. Okay, and you see them posturing up to destroy America in the midst of World War III, because it's going to happen. We're telling you before it happens, man. Verse 4. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, their power. That's happening right now in these last days, man. Showing you that this is talking about now. This is a future prophecy. Okay? It's not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about modern day Babylon. Okay? Which is America. Code name for America. All right, northern and southern kingdom are here being oppressed, and they're seeking Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. The elect are seeking the Lord, man. Let's get a quick precept on that. All right, here we have it in the Apocrypha, Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. And that's what's happening right now in these last days. The Great Awakening, all right, is taking place as we speak. All right, most so-called Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians have heard of the Hebrew Israelites, and the elect are returning to the Lord, man. That's what's said to happen before the great destruction. All right, the Lord's gonna, gather a remnant unto himself to save out of the coming destruction, and then, everybody else gonna be destroyed, man. All you rebellious Israelites that take this as a joke, you're gonna be fuel for that fire, man. That's what's coming. We ain't got that much time left, man. We don't know the exact day nor hour, but we know we're getting close. And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. All right. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. You got men and women praising the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, here in these last days, in the land of their captivity, man, America, where we were made to serve hardcore slavery, and all kind of atrocities were done unto the Lord's chosen people. We're here praising the name of the Lord, his true name, Yahweh, and his son's name, Yahawashi, here in these last days. That is said to happen before the coming nuclear destruction. All right, so back in Jeremiah 50, okay, verse 5, it says, they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. All right, and we're coming into what they call, or what the scriptures call, the second covenant, or the new covenant, where we're not going to be ever separated from the Lord ever again. Okay, we're going to be made perfect. All right, unable to sin. Our bodies will be changed. Okay, that's what we're coming into. Verse 6, My people have been lost sheep. The shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. You see, that's our people. We fell away from what we, well, how should I say this? We fell away from our true heritage. All right. We've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, going from country to country. All right. And we forgot that we're from the land of Israel, man. And we're the Lord's chosen people. Because here, all right, especially here in America, it's not our resting place. Let's get a quick precept on that. But a lot of our people, they think that this is their resting place, and it's not, man. The 2/3, they're deceived. All right, so here's their precept. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." All right, so there you go, man. This ain't our rest, man. All right, there's no way we could be comfortable here. You know what I'm saying? You know, and some things might be going good for you in life, but still, at the end of the day, this ain't our rest. We can't be focused on this shit, man. We got to take our mind out of this place. And I say that from time to time. You know, and I got to remind myself sometimes, too. We got to take our mind out of this place, man. Whatever's going on here is temporary, man. All right? The Lord's about to establish the kingdom of heaven. It's going to come with a destruction. All right? And if you are consumed, if your mind is, you know, how should I say this? If your thoughts are being consumed and being in this place, then you're going to be consumed by that fire. Okay? That's why it says it shall destroy you with a sore destruction. This place will destroy your mind. All right? All the wickedness that goes on here. If you're attached to this place, it'll destroy your mind, man. And then ultimately, that's going to lead to you physically being destroyed, man. Which is what we're talking about. All right, now back to Jeremiah chapter 50. All right, so back in Jeremiah chapter 50, all right, we just talked about how, you know, we forgot our resting place. This ain't it, man. All right. Verse 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai, the habitation of justice, even the Lord Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. You see, our resting place is with Yahweh, Bashmi Awashai. All right, being in the true understanding of the Lord, man, understanding who we are as Israelites and, you know, who we belong to. All right, seeking the old ways. That's where you're going to find rest for your souls, as it tells you in Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. All right, the Lord is our habitation, and it, you know, eventually we're going to be brought back into our land, the land of Israel. All right, verse 8, it says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans and be as the he-goats before the flocks. And it's not talking about getting on a plane or a boat and fleeing out of America. All right, you see what I'm saying? It's not talking about that. It's talking about first you got to spiritually come out of this place. Like I said earlier, you got to take your mind out of this place, man. The Lord's going to take us out of here physically, all right, when Yahweh Shai returns. All right, he's going to put us back in our own land, as the scriptures tell you. Now, verse 9, it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. This is talking about the nuclear missiles, man. And it says, all right, for I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, all right, aka America, an assembly of great nations, all right. So that starts off with Russia and its allies, man. You see, they're gonna all, you know, come together to destroy America, Babylon the Great. That's the future. So we shouldn't really be invested in this place. It's already written, man. This shit is going to be destroyed, man. Okay? And those arrows are talking about those missiles. It says, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Meaning, they're going to hit their targets. All right? It's not a maybe, or maybe America might get hit. No, it's going to happen. So knowing that, as you read in 2 Peter, what manner of person should we be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? We know this place ain't got no future, man. Its future is destruction. Verse 10 it says, and Chaldea shall be a spoil, and that's another name for America because of its witchcraft. Because the ancient Chaldeans, they were known for witchcraft and sorcery, just like it's known here in America, Babylon the Great. Hollywood being a prime example. All those witches and warlocks, man. Okay, and the elites of Esau, heavy into witchcraft. All right, that's being brought out in these last days. All right. It says, and Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right. These nations are angry at America, man. You see? Verse 11, because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. All right. Who are the destroyers of the Lord's heritage? The damn Edomites, man. And their headquarters is here in America. All right. And their pride has got them lifted up, man. You know, they boast in their riches. You know, like a cow that, you know, is full off of eating grass. That's how America is, man. But they're only being fattened up for the slaughter. Verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. And that's talking about Great Britain. Because America was birthed out of, Britain. And they're going to be confounded as well. Because those are Edomites. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Because they're going to turn against America. The British are going to turn against America. All of his allies are gonna, point their missiles toward this bitch and blow it up. All right. Let's get a precept on that. Hold on. All right, here we have one right here. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy, or all your allies, have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So these nations right now are plotting against America, Babylon the Great. How they gonna, get this bitch out the way, because it's been nothing but a burden to even its own allies. All right, Donald Trump talking about if those NATO nations don't, put in more money, all right, then he's gonna withdraw America. So it's like, man, they gonna turn against this whore, man. America, Babylon the Great, aka the great whore, man. Right here in Obadiah 1 and 7. All right, so here's another precept on that. This is Revelation chapter 17 verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. This is heavily prophetic. It's talking about the different nations that are in league with America. All right, NATO and the EU, they're going to turn against America. America's the whore. All right, they're going to burn her with fire, thermonuclear fire. That's what's coming to this place soon. So back in Jeremiah 50 verse 12, let's read it from the top once again. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. And the hindermost of the nations is talking about America, man. It's the farthest west. All right, the western hemisphere. We're in the uttermost parts of the earth. Okay, because you start from Jerusalem and you go west, you travel all the way till you end up in America, man. So that's what it's talking about. The hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness. All right, that's what the thermonuclear destruction is going to do to this place. Because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, because America is going to receive the greatest destruction. All right, on the face of the earth. It's the most wicked place on earth, man. Look at all the abominations that are uplifted here. Everything that's promoted here goes against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in his divine order. Everything here. So that's why that great destruction is coming. And this is why you got to detach yourself from this bitch. First, spiritually. Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Alright? You see that? The Lord is commanding these other heathen nations, the kings of these other nations, alright, to shoot their arrows, man. Spare no arrows. Let them all go. Alright? Because all the nuclear missiles are going to be used up. The Lord, He's commanding it to happen. This is prophecy. Alright? You got these know-it-all, so-called know-it-all Americans talking about some, there could be peace and, nah, man. Ain't no peace coming for this place. Ain't gonna be no peace talks. The Lord has commanded for Babylon to be destroyed, man. Right here, it tells you in verse 14. Jeremiah 50 and verse 14. All those nations that have nuclear capabilities, all right, aka all those that bend the bow, shoot at her. Who's that her? The great whore America. And they're not going to spare any missiles. They're going to shoot all their arrows over here, man. Okay? Verse 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. Because you don't get away, man. You're going to get paid back for all the shit you've done to the Israelites, man. All right? You see, America has done nothing but oppress pretty much the whole world, man. But the thing is, you fucked with the wrong people. The Lord's chosen people, the apple of his eye. So you finna pay. All right? Verse 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. All right, you're gonna see. You're seeing it now, man. You're seeing these different nations. They're leaving America, going back to their own original lands, because they know this shit is done, man. It's over. All right, they see World War III shaping up. They getting the fuck out of here, man. And plus, this place is circling the drain anyway. All right, stores shutting down, man, because the Lord is shutting this place down. Verse 17. Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria hath devoured him. And last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, hath broken his bones. So this talking about the captivities that we went into as a nation. All right. And right now, America is the culmination of all these previous captivities. All right. That's why there's so many nicknames for America. Assyria is another nickname for America. Babylon. All right. Nineveh. All right. Amongst others. All right. Amongst other prophetic names. Verse 18. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai of hosts, the power of Israel. Behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria. All right. You see, all the captivities that we were in, all right, underneath the heathen, the Lord punished their ass. Okay. You see, and Esau, Edom, the modern day king of Babylon, is no different. All right. Verse 19. And I will bring Israel again to his habitation, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan, and his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead. We will be taken back to our homeland. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and there shall be none, and the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found, for I will pardon them whom I reserve. And that's what we are witnessing right here. The Lord is showing mercy. All right, we're in the process of being completely forgiven for our sins. All right, starting with the elect. Okay, and it's simultaneous to the destruction of America, Babylon the Great, and these heathen rulerships. The Lord is taking us out of captivity, man. Our punishment is up. Okay. Verse 21. Go up against the land of Merathaim, even against it. And that's actually talking about America. That's another nickname for America, Babylon the Great. All right. Even against it, and against the inhabitants of Pekod, waste and utterly destroy after them, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, and do according to all that I have commanded thee. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. It's going to be so bad, man. The earth going to shake to and fro like a drunkard, man. Matter of fact, let's get that precept real quick. All right, here we have Isaiah 24 and verse 19. It says, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Okay. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Now you got to be, understand that it's not talking about the entire earth being destroyed, man. The earth is not going to, blow up like the Death Star in Star Wars. All right. But it's going to shake to and fro like a drunkard, man. The earth is going to be shaken. That's how bad it's going to be. You see what I'm saying? At the destruction of America. All the nations are going to feel this, man. I don't care if you over there in Germany, in Japan, North Korea, wherever you at in the world, you're going to feel this destruction. All right. But America is going to be completely destroyed, man, and dissolved. All right. It's going to be a land of desert creatures, and no man will ever inhabit America once it's all said and done with. But this is what's coming, man. And you got people worried about holidays and their different shit. They got, 20-year plans and whatnot. All right. And we telling you that this is what's getting ready to happen. And you need to be in the good graces of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because the only way you're going to make it out of this is by being taken up into the chariot of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Those so-called UFOs that we're seeing. All right. So here we have what I was talking about right here in Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. It says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed." What is this talking about, man? It's talking about the elect being beamed up into those so-called UFOs, which are the vehicles of the angels, all right, to be joined with the Lord Yahushua. All right, because the Lord Yahushua is coming back on a huge UFO, and that's where the elect are going to be taken up into to escape the coming judgment, man. Because you cannot be on the planet Earth, all right, especially here in America. When this goes down, you're not going to make it. There will be no survivors in America. All the deep underground military bunkers, they're going to be dissolved. All right. You see, now there's going to be some survivors, on the other parts of the earth. All right. They're going to be heathen that survive. All right. Because they're going to be put into slavery, into captivity. They're going to be preserved to be the first fruits of slavery, especially those Edomites over there in Europe and other parts of the earth. All right. They're going to escape the destruction to be thrown into slavery, into captivity. Okay. So yeah, man, but the elect here in America, you got to be taken up into the chariot, man. So back in Jeremiah 50, all right, verse 23, it says, "How is the hammer of the earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?" Because people don't believe that this place can never go down, man. They believe America's going to continue on forever. Nah, man. The hammer of the whole earth is going to be broken. Because a hammer, what does a hammer do? It nails things, man. A hammer smashes different things. And that's what America's been doing to these different nations, throughout history. But guess what? That bully's finna be broken down, man. Okay. Verse 24, "I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans." The Lord is bringing this to pass, man. All right, verse 26. "Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left." You see? Man, that ain't no joke. "Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation." All right, the time of the Lord's visitation is coming. "The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh our power, the vengeance of his temple." And the Lord's going to avenge us, man. It tells you that in Revelation 18. Let's get that real quick. All right, so real quick, this is Revelation chapter 18. I'm going to start at verse 18 and read down to the point. But it says, and hold on, let's go to verse 17. All right, "For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught." All right, come to nothing. And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. So you're gonna have these other nations that, you know, done business with America, you know, China, you know, all these other, you know, different heathen who have made money off of America. They're gonna stand by and see the images of America burning, man. Okay. And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? All right. Nobody ever thought that America would go down, man. It's gonna finally happen soon. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. That's how devastating that nuclear destruction is going to be. It's going to be so immense, all right, that's going to only take an hour for America, 5,000 square miles, to be destroyed, man. That's the vengeance of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that we're warning you about, man. All right, we're standing on that land right now. And the only way out of this place is up, man. Okay, verse 20, it says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. You see? All right, because these are the same people of old that slayed the prophets, man. These Edomites, man, they're our chief enemy. And the Lord's going to avenge us upon the destruction of this place. Okay, he's avenging his chosen people, starting with the elect. All right, starting with the 144,000, man, the men that are preaching and glorifying the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right, holy apostles and prophets. All right, so let's see. Verse 29, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. All right, all you nations that have nuclear capabilities. All right, Russia, Iran, and other countries as well, man. India, North Korea, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her. For she hath been proud against the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, against the Holy One of Israel. This is what happened to your ass when you boast against the Lord, man. We get ready to see. All right. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh. Because World War III, man, that's the vengeance of the Lord. That's the Lord gathering the nations, all right, for the ultimate destruction. And America's gonna catch the main brunt of that, man. Okay. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. All right. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. There you go, man. Thermonuclear fire. And Esau's the most proud, man. Especially these damn Americans. That's why everybody hates America, man. Even other Edomites. You know, in other countries, they can't stand Americans, man, because they're the most proud. All right. And what does it say? Pride comes before destruction. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to do a part 2 to this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, where we at? We at 33 minutes. You know what? Let's go ahead and finish this out. All right. This is heavy, man. This Jeremiah 50 is something else. It says, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. And that's talking about the northern and southern kingdom, the so-called Negroes, all right, being the kingdom of Judah, all right. And then you have the so-called Native Americans and Seminole Indians and Latinos, the northern kingdom, all right. We're both here. We're all here in America, man. And we're here captives to this day, underneath these damn devils. Now, verse 34, it says, their Redeemer, all right, you see that capital R, it's talking about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He's going to redeem us, man, from the hand of our enemies. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord Yahweh Bashmi Awashah of hosts is his name. He shall truly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. All right, and their mighty men is talking about her militaries. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. And the Lord, man, see, these Christians don't understand Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, all right, who they ignorantly call God and Jesus, man. He has plans for America, Babylon the Great. He has plans for you heathens, man. All right, and it's a sword. All right, matter of fact, let's get that precept real quick. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. This is Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, who you ignorantly call Jesus. This is what he said right here. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right, that sword represents vengeance, man. It represents judgment, death, destruction. That's what's coming. So who you ignorantly call Jesus ain't coming back to hug everybody. He coming back to destroy, namely Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, take him out of power, and also you other heathen nations, and even 2/3 of our own people who reject the Lord. All right, the rebellious Israelites, they gonna die, man. In the midst of all these said calamities, man. All right, famine, race wars, all right, diseases. These things are gonna happen, and then the ultimate destruction, the thermonuclear fire, man. This is all orchestrated by Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. All right, verse 38. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols. And all you see is idolatry here, man. Get all the, the freedom of religion. Man, the Lord ain't with freedom of religion. Because all the gods of the nations are idols, as it tells you in Psalms 96 and verse 5. So when you worship another God other than the only true living power, hey, you destined for destruction. All right? All you jakes out there worshiping Islam and Buddhism and all the other bullshit, you're gonna receive your judgment, man. Because America promotes that shit. Verse 39. Therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Ain't nobody gonna be living here no more, man. Except those unclean creatures, animals. All right, but ain't no man gonna ever be living in America after it's all said and done with. Neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. You see? All right, and it mentions Sodom and Gomorrah. You know the activities that were going on over there. You know, the elder Yashawamba put up a picture of what's that dude's name? Sammy Davidson, that actor, a comedian. His goddamn daughter had transitioned into a man. All right, and I was just looking at that earlier. I was like, man, that's disgusting. That's why this place got to be destroyed, man. All that type of abominable activity is promoted here, man, and they push it on the children. They promoted it in TV, movies, music. All right, this place is probably worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And that place was destroyed by what? Fire. The same fate is coming to this place known as America. Behold, a people shall come Behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And that's happening right now. All these other heathen nations are siding with Russia. All right, as it tells you in Ezekiel 38, and are getting ready to come up against America. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, everyone put in array, like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. All right, those missiles are coming for America. The king of Babylon have heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as of a woman in travail. All right, these Edomites over here, they're going to realize that those nukes have been launched, and they're going to be in total and utter fear. Okay, they're going to be like a woman getting ready to give birth when they realize that those nukes are on the way. Verse 44, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan unto the habitation of the strong, but I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? Who is like me? And who will appoint me the time? Who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Salakia. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, that he hath taken against Babylon, aka America, right? And his purpose is that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans, right, aka America. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Now I gotta break this down real quick. The least of the flock is talking about the state of Israel, man. Those small hats, those gutter rats over there in our land, proclaiming to be the Lord's chosen people, who are being found out to be nothing more than liars. They're gonna draw these other nations into World War III, and ultimately cause America to be destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire. And their ass is going to get hit too. The land of Israel is going to be cleansed with thermonuclear fire. Okay. Last verse, verse 46. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. You see, and we already read that the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man. Tidal waves, tsunamis, earthquakes. All right. All type of different, calamities going to take place at the destruction of America, man. The whole world is gonna be shaken, because the Lord's going to make a statement, man, that will never be forgotten. That's what's coming for this place, man. So, like I said earlier, take your mind out of this place, man, and focus on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Nothing else matters, man, but salvation. Because the only way out is up, man. You see? So I'm in this lesson right here, man. Hopefully this was edifying and eye-opening. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachal Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Time is short, man. Repent, Israel. Kwam Yasharallah and the Bible Ball. Shalom.